Cabinet has paid a courtesy visit to the farmers in Sembabule district to assess the progress of the model farms introduced by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, aimed at enhancing people's livelihoods.
Naye 2011 newajiwa omusomo ogwa paadi. Museveni yatugabira ebintu ebyo okulima kasooli n'emmwanyi naye ffe tuvuga nti twagala kirime kya mmwanyi era makituwa mbungi.
From the onset, families were involved in maize production, which proved to be unsuccessful. But later, they embarked on coffee production, which has by far uplifted many of the families in Sembabule district.
Tulina yike eziwera abiri nga tuzigula mu mmwanyi za President Museveni zeyatuwa tukungula. Twatuma tukwekulaakulanya tulyoke tulabe ebirala. Were teeka abaana mu masomero kati situkyabikola tufungula bulungi ne tuzayo abaana mu masomero. The
Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Major Jessica Alupo, headed a team of cabinet and state ministers, including the heads of the legislative and the judicial arm of government, to get first-hand information on how the model farms have impacted people's livelihoods.
Ministers, this farmer has 4.5 acres of coffee. And from those 4.5 acres of coffee, he gets 36 million annually. And he has 300, they call them stools of bananas. Scientifically, they are stools of bananas. And from those bananas, he gets 24 million annually.
Other dignitaries include the Central Executive Committee members of the ruling party and other top officials in the National Resistance Movement. The officials also engaged with and appreciated testimonies from the best model farmers in dairy, agriculture and the 4-acre model in Sembabule, Gomba and Chisozi.
Ente magana ana waziteza mu mitwaro 5 buri mezi 5 nubona ukora amagoba ga miliyoni 200. Omwaka notunga miliyoni 800 oyireho expenses oyireho sente zo mbazi na byona
30 za kartuti ntukusima president okatretera project ya Sembegu ya estate
ni kwebaza okora project z'abanyayuganda zono kaziha mutoka itera kibuno kakoreya bihingi okakoreya bashubuzo okakoreya bariso okakoreya buri muntu otarehe oketorora buri mu wena
na yabare is saying that Uganda yatunga is of the impression that everybody in Uganda is rich because for him he is now rich.
According to the president, in the early 90s, when he bought land in Chisozi, he found that people were suffering in poverty, which prompted him to embark on programs for livelihood enhancement.
They had no problem with poverty. They were just there. So I started talking with them. Then I brought my groups here, Mrs. Kakwenzile, Lydia Baremezi. They came here, and we now, because the people around here, some of them are cultivators, I gave them the 4 acres model, which is what we put in the manifesto of 1996.
Farmers also relayed challenges, including cattle diseases, that affect their operations and businesses, though some reported having received vaccines for their cattle.
batumare hejwa bagema magana gitu tukore sente farming ermwe sente yebarewe kitinisa nitwe ntibasa tukatunge sente ahabwawe
twine na katare kamate amate ntugakamano bagagura shiringi 5 ahadayare omukano bagatwihira shiringi 4 nabo icyo twine ntasi.
The president encouraged people to migrate from free range to zero grazing to increase milk yields.
Hatoro ejoniyo huru inaza kubatamu okubagira ntumbene ebyo kusetuka ente nishisho obunyatsi muhingiro obunyatsi muitemere zirire hamwe nija kama munongo kukira hata kukama. That's the message, that you go from free range to zero grazing.
He also advised homesteads to share wealth in the form of shares rather than dividing it. Ivan Kahwa and Dan Lugemwa, UBC News.